Hello, it's Katie again, and today I was drawing another character of mine named Kaitlin. I did this piece on December 13th, and for this one I decided to do an avatar. Because she's a ghost hunter, and because the kind of way I do avatars, I figured that I add some ghosts next to her over her shoulder, so that's what the drawings there is for. I decided to do a beaded necklace because I figured, I would have to color it in. But it ended up being kind of even more difficult because I had to do a bunch of tiny dots. And getting them all spaced out nicely was kind of awkward. But I do like how it comes out in the final piece. Here I realized I forgot to go on Do Not Disturb on Discord and Skype, so I just quickly checked that. As always, it seemed impossible for me to do an outline in one stroke, so I do think the line came out pretty smooth, but it was a bit kind of jagged, which I probably should have gone back and fixed. In this piece I was kind of changing up Kaitlin's design a bit. Usually she has a kind of pretty simple bob, but for this drawing I decided to give her an asymmetrical haircut, and I do think that it came out rather nice. It's a style that I don't usually draw, so it was interesting to kind of figure out how it would look in my art style. Around this part of the piece I kind of realized that basically every video that I've uploaded to my channel so far has been ones where I've kind of subtly hid the hands and kind of avoided doing fingers, which I found kind of funny because recently I have been trying to do more practice of drawing hands and kind of figuring out how the anatomy for them works. So hopefully in my next video, or maybe the next few videos, I'll have the hands visible rather than kind of neatly tucking them away. I kind of pull up my color reference, as I always do for this piece. I did realize later that apparently I accidentally saved at some point, so there's kind of a casual line across one of the colors that I was using for a different piece. You can kind of see me later when I'm still drawing the piece as I kind of scroll over and kind of stare at it for a second. Yep, there it is. And I kind of just decide to forget that it happened and click away. For this piece I decided to do the blush as part of the outline. I had some difficulty kind of setting if I wanted to do it under the outline, as part of the outline, or whatever. So I just kind of ended up doing it under the outline, and then I combined the two layers. Around here, the video that I was listening to kind of cut out, so I kind of stopped to go check YouTube, as you can see down there. So there's a slight cut where I was at one point hovering over Google Chrome, and then suddenly I was back to drawing. I just kind of decided to cut out the bit of me looking at YouTube videos. And then here I decided to quickly check what the trans flag looks like, because Kaitlin is trans and I wanted to give her a trans bracelet. And then I realized I didn't know if pink or blue went first, which is kind of funny because I do look at this flag a lot, but oh well. I've been trying to use more guides when I do highlights in the hair, because it kind of looks a bit bad when I just kind of freestyle it, because I tend to get kind of the placement weird. So I just kind of did quick lines here so I could figure out kind of how the hair goes over the head. I like having transparent avatars, so I quickly ended it by just doing a simple mint green border around it.